The essence of Raja Yoga is that the soul is a king, and we can live from the awareness of being a king. Every moment there is the option to live from the awareness of a beggar or from the awareness of a prince, an eternal king. When the soul is awake, is aware of being life itself, there is only one attitude, the attitude of sharing whatever is seen within and whatever is seen in others. The awake soul, the prince, is seeing others as princes, is seeing the royal reality of everyone. Such a king has to share all the treasures that he is experiencing inside. There is peace, there is love, there is tremendous compassion, tremendous generosity. All of these are existent within us and they are in everyone else. Such a noble attitude will make the soul prince able to share his vision with others. And whenever we see someone as a king, whenever we see them as an eternal prince, it helps them to restore their self-respect. Such a king will not share as a merchant. They will not gonna think, how much am I giving here and how much am I gonna get back? The merchant has the account of how many more have to pay back to him for the favors that he did on them. A king will not have such a thought. A king is noble and it is generous with a light heart. We understand that if we ever had that thought, how much have I shared? Do I have to give more? When are they going to give me back what I have given to them? When we have such thoughts, our awareness is not that of a king. Our yoga is not accurate. Yoga means donation of life. Yoga means we are aware that we are alive and we see others as being alive. Yoga is like the sunshine. Yoga reaches everyone without asking for anything. When our yoga is accurate, there is never a thought of taking something back. It is giving just like the sun is giving, without creating any ego, any comparison, any expectation. When our yoga is not accurate, it means we are not in silence, because silence means accuracy. When we are accurate, it's because we are silent. And when there is more silence, we become more accurate. Silence means that you are in a traffic place, traffic junction, and you look left and you look right, and then you cross the street. When you're not in silence, you just jump into the middle of the street, hoping that the cars are not going to run over you. They usually do run over you. Usually when we are not in silence, our thoughts and the thoughts of others create a huge impact on us. And they can create anger, upheaval, sadness, violence, resentment, guilt, shame. All of that are accidents on this crossroad. Whenever we are able to stop, to look on one side, on the other side, to see the traffic of our thoughts, and to step back from all the traffic, to be in yoga means to be aware and awake and to see the traffic and to stop the traffic, to allow only one car of thought to go along our inner driveway. And that car of thought is a thought of I am a soul. I am a soul and I am a child of the Supreme Soul, the Supreme Parent. God is my companion. God is a teacher. God is the one who is guiding me back into accuracy, into flexibility, into generosity. And I am keeping this company of God. I, as a soul, am constantly paying attention to the directions that are coming from the Supreme Parent, the Supreme Soul. This is what yoga is. Yoga means to listen to only one voice, the voice of God. And we can hear that voice of God only when there is silence within. And when we hear the voice of God and we follow that voice, when we follow the directions that He is giving us, then we are able to strengthen our own inner voice. We start to become our own judge. We start to understand ourselves to be able to become truly independent. Yoga means to hoist the flag of independence, not being dependent on anything that is external and not being dependent on the opinions of others, understanding our own truth and being able to see the truth in everyone else. Thank you for listening.